I'd like to take you through one of the early steps of risk assessment of your hand hygiene system. What I have here is our curve that'll help estimate just where you're at. What I encourage you to do is take a look at this and say, what do you think, just intuitively, what do you think of your hand washing today? Do you think it has high risk, very high risk, moderate? Where do you think you are on the risk curve based on what you do and what you know and what you see on your menu and what your troops are doing? So take a red dot and put that where you think it is. Let's say that you think right now it's somewhere in this neighborhood. Now, if you asked a series of people, perhaps your operation manager, your team, people that really understand the restaurant, if you get them together and have them all do this, you'll find a certain clustering. There'll be a general agreement, is our experience, on just where that is. Now, the next one is, where would you like it to be? For instance, the risk is never zero, so that's impractical, and don't let that stop you from improving. And a lot of times people will go down here and say, well, I know it's never zero. I think it would be fine if we maybe got into this range right here. So now we have where we think we're at, where we'd like to go. Now let's try to get some numbers behind that. So when we say here, we have another exercise we'll be introducing about just how to go through when and how often people should wash their hands. Should they wash when they come in the morning, change tasks, go to the restroom, etc. So you'll come up with a number per hour. Now you've just defined where you want to be the risk. You put that number here. Then the next task is to determine where you actually are. This is a very interesting exercise in that you might have to search around to find some technology. Take a look on our website under the Commit and Comply. We have a matrix there to give you some ways of checking what the actual hand washing is. But here's our experience. We go in there usually with people thinking this, and they think their hand washing is probably, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 hand washes per hour. We commonly find out that it's a half a hand wash per hour. That's 1 hand wash every 2 hours. Common. Why is that? Well, restaurants are busy. We're doing a lot of things. We're doing a lot of things well, but hand washing often isn't one of them. So take a look at this curve, get together your team, estimate the risk, see where you want to be, and start getting some numbers. Right now, our standards are 0. We don't have any hand washing standards generally. We have a lot of rules, regulations, policies, keep the sick worker out, etc. But in reality, we don't have the documentation, the numbers to motivate good behaviors. So take a look, give it a try. Thank you.